Okay, this is the beginning of a series of videos on restoring my dad's Apple IIe. We had an Apple II Plus, which I restored previously, and then my sister found this in her garage that she recovered from my dad's house and had forgotten about. And this was the second computer he used. It was really his workhorse. He did everything from grading grades, writing tests, writing assignments, doing lodge work, everything he did on this thing, and I just recovered it. As you can see, it's a full Apple IIe with the Duo disk drive and the Apple monitor. That's a monochrome monitor. And on the side here, he's added a fan because there are an awful lot of cards in this thing. So let's get started looking at each part and talking about what we can do. Okay, so we're going to get started taking this apart. As you can tell, it's been well loved, I guess. My dad was a smoker. This sat next to a window, so it's got a combination tar, smoke, sun on it, and then it was stored. I really don't know where, but you can see, I don't know if you can tell whether you can see, but there's dust and cat hair and straw and grass and stuff in here, so it's going to take a lot of cleaning out. But first we're going to see what we have. So this is the monitor. As I mentioned before, it's a monochrome monitor. I believe, and I don't know if it's working or not, but we're going to have to find that out. This is the disk 2 drive. It's all plastic, but it's got a lot of heft to it, actually. Our previous computer had the 2 dual discs. Don't know where those disappeared off to, but he maybe even traded them in when he bought this one. But you can see floppies, single cord, and that went into a card that came with the computer, I believe. As you can see from the color, that's probably where the sun hit. That's probably where the sun didn't hit. So yeah, it's gonna need some work, but there's its nameplate. Seems serviceable. Probably gonna have to replace every single belt in that and possibly clean the heads and relubricate everything. This was an add-on. It's actually pretty clever. It's a fan with a switch on it. On the back, there's a cord that goes into the power supply, and a power cord goes into the AC power. And if you plug that in and left the power supply on the unit on, you could simply flick this switch and turn on your computer and have a fan for it at the same time. That needs a lot of cleaning. And then you could also plug peripherals in here, such as your printer and your monitor. That's how we turned all our monitors and everything on when you turn on the computer back in the old days. Simple switching. And now we're going to take the top off. This is actually a little easier to open than the traditional Apple II, but the same basic concept. Top comes off. It's just friction clips to hold it on. And now we can see the inside of this.